So in today's video, we're going to chat about why most women struggle with weight loss, or why most women struggle to achieve their weight loss goals. And we're going to talk about three different topics. We're going to talk about methods, we're going to talk about the expectations, and then three is we're going to talk about the deeper issues, the deeper things that are reasons why people struggle to lose weight. Awesome, so let's get right into it. Why do most women struggle with weight loss or struggle to lose weight? So if you're a woman and you're looking at this video, most probably you've tried something in the past to lose weight. You've tried losing weight, you've done a few things, maybe a diet, maybe some pills, maybe even medication, maybe workouts, maybe cutting out certain foods, whatever it may be. Some of you maybe found success in your weight loss journey. Some of you maybe didn't find success. Some of you that found success maybe only found success for a while and then you gained all that weight back, or you stopped losing weight, whatever it may be. But the main thing is here that most women struggle. And in today's video or today's episode, we are going to discuss why they struggle, and then ultimately how not to struggle, how to fix it, how to make weight loss for women easier, more sustainable, and more simple. All right, so I just said we're going to approach this from three sides, or discuss this from three different topics. So topic number one is method. So the different weight loss methods, there's a lot. There's maybe hundreds, I wouldn't necessarily say thousands, but hundreds of different ways people have lost weight, people have tried to lose weight, whatever it may be. From different diets, from cutting out certain foods, from medications, from pills, from supplements, from exercising, from fasting, whatever. There is so many things, and most of you have tried a lot of them. And most of you also didn't find lasting success or lasting results from all of them. All right. So what most of these things have in common, if you lose weight while you're busy with it, is to an extent, some of it helps you to get into a calorie deficit. So if we think about weight loss, the basic fundamentals of weight loss and how to lose weight is to be in a calorie deficit, is to burn more energy than you consume or than you eat. All right. So that's the only way to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So all these things, the diet, medications, pills, exercise, fasting, all these things, if it works, helps you get into a calorie deficit for at least be in a calorie deficit for a while. All right. So let's take diet, for instance. So with a diet, you've maybe tried the diet that you found on the internet, a diet somebody on social media told you to use, a diet a friend or a family member suggested that they lost so much weight on this diet. And then you go on this diet and it works. First off, it works for the first few weeks and you lose a lot of weight. Whatever this diet may be, if it's a high protein diet, if it's an exact gram of everything you need to eat diet, if it's an extreme low calorie diet, if it's a vegan diet, if it's whatever, doesn't matter. If you lose weight on this diet helps you to get into a calorie deficit. So now you might ask, what is the problem with this? If it works, why is there a problem with diets or any of these other things, pills, medication, exercise, whatever? So all these things I've mentioned that are methods people have tried in the past to lose weight only work while you are on it. It only works while you are committed to that specific thing. It only works while you are on that diet. It only works while you destroy yourself in the gym. It only works when you only eat 4 hours of the day. It only works when you cut out this certain food. It only works with whatever. And that is the problem. That is the reason why most of you lose weight while doing any of these things and then gain the weight back again. It's because it only works while you're on it. It only works while you are busy with that thing, that specific method. Okay, and that is the main thing I would say, that how my program is structured is we don't do quick fixes. We don't do temporary fixes, because most of your mindset is I want to lose weight and then I'm going to keep the weight off. I'll suffer being on this diet, lose the weight, and then I'll be okay going forward. Then I'll start eating healthy, whatever. And it's never the case. Like if you go on a diet and it works and you didn't change any of your habits, you didn't change the reasons why you overweight in the first place, if that's your diet, if that's lack of exercise, whatever, if you don't work on those things and you stop the diet, you stop the fasting, you stop the medication, you stop the pills, you will gain all that weight back, and most of the time, even more. Okay, so hear me out. Most of these methods work. That's why most of you have tried it, because you've seen it work and now you also want to do it. But again, it only works while you are on it. So you need to change your lifestyle. You need to change your habits, your eating habits, your sleeping habits, your hydration habits, your exercise habits, your activity habits. All these things need to change for you to lose weight. And then the most important thing is to make sure you keep the weight off. All right. Because if you lose weight, you lose, let's say, 20 kilograms within 6 weeks. That's insane, by the way. And then you stop with whatever you did and you gain all the weight back. Did that diet really work? Did that method really work? I would say no, it didn't. It was a temporary solution and a temporary fix, and it's not worth it. And that is exactly what we do in my program, is we change your lifestyle. We change your habits. We work on your eating habits. We work on your activity habits. And we change all these things in a way that promotes you being healthy first, most important, and then weight loss is a byproduct of us being healthy and changing our habits. And we do this without dieting, we do this without cutting out foods, without medication, without meal replacement shakes, without pills, without brutal exercises, nothing. We change our lifestyle to a lifestyle that suits our goals. And when it's a lifestyle, it is really easy. Most of my clients that lose weight and that go through my program, they're almost underwhelmed from the start. It's like, is this all we're going to do from now? Is this all we're changing? I'm like, yes. And then 4, 6, 8 weeks down the line, they've lost an incredible amount of weight and they can't believe it. Because it was easy, because it was extremely simple, because we didn't overcomplicate it, and they've reached their goals before the program ends, and they're extremely happy. And they can go on, keep the weight off, lose even more weight if necessary, because we changed their habits, we changed their behaviors, we changed their lifestyle. All right, so that was number one, weight loss methods. Stop trying to use unrealistic quick fixes and change the problem and work on the problem that is your lifestyle. All right, number two is setting realistic expectations, or your expectations when it comes to losing weight. Most of you ladies going into a weight loss journey is you set these high expectations. I want to lose 5 kilograms a week or 30 kilograms in the next month because I want to look good for that wedding I'm invited to, or I want to look good for Christmas, that's in a month, for the family gathering, whatever it may be. And when you set these unrealistic expectations, then reality kicks in. You're doing great. You're losing half a kilo or a kilo a week or 5 kilos a month, which is incredible progress, by the way. And now you set your standard here, sky high, and you're not reaching that. You're not in line with that expectation. Then most of you just stop. You give up because your expectation was here, your goal was here, what you thought was going to happen was here, unrealistic. And then you don't reach that, and either you think the method isn't working, either you think you need to try something else, either you think there's something wrong with you can't lose weight, whatever it may be, then you stop and you give up. And then you just fall back into your unhealthy habits, you fall back into doing the things that cause you to gain all this weight in the first place. All right, so it is very important to set realistic expectations when it comes to your weight loss journey. Progress is progress. If you lose 10 grams or 100, no, 10 grams is maybe too little. I meant 100 grams, sorry. If you lose 100 grams in a week, that is progress. If you lose 10 kilograms in a month, that is amazing progress. If you lose 1 kilogram in a month, that is also amazing progress. We don't set weight goals. You don't want to, this is how much weight I want to lose in this time. It's stupid and it's unrealistic. Focus on losing weight and keep on losing weight. Focus on losing that first kg. Then focus on losing the second, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth, until you wherever you want to be. All right. Setting a time limit and a weight limit on how much you want to lose in a what time period only sets you up from failure or disappointment from the start. Okay, so secondly is set realistic expectations. Thirdly, and this is a very important part, this is the deeper reasons why most women struggle with their weight, struggle to stick with healthy habits, struggle to adapt a lifestyle that promotes them to lose weight and to keep weight off. And what am I talking about? So let's say you started changing your lifestyle. You started incorporating healthy habits, eating well, eating habits, exercise habits, activity habits, sleep habits, whatever, to promote you losing weight and keeping that weight off. You're doing great. But most of you do this for a while, then you have a stressful day at work. Then there's a tough day because you and your husband had a fight. Or you recently had a baby. Or whatever. Then there's stress involved. Then there's emotions involved. And if you don't have ways to manage that stress or to manage that emotions, and your way to manage that is food, is eating, is comfort eating, then unfortunately you will for always struggle with your weight. Another thing is your relationship with food. If you have a bad relationship with food, you will always struggle with your weight. You will never have food freedom. You will always feel anxious when it comes to eating and what you need to eat. All right, if you have an all or nothing mentality, either you go full out, no mistakes, only clean eating, no sugar, no nothing, that also sets you up for failure, because now you eat something you think you're not supposed to, then you give up totally because you have this all or nothing mentality. And then you fall into the nothing, and what you then basically do is you just self-sabotage and you ruin all your progress because you think you made a mistake, and mistakes aren't allowed, and then you just do nothing from there on. All right. So in my program, we work on your relationship with food. We improve that. Very important. We find ways to improve your emotional eating, or to manage your emotional eating and your stress eating. We work on your all or nothing mentality. We help you to not self-sabotage when you think you messed up. All right. So these are things that are very important for women and that most women aren't even aware of. And also things that most coaches or personal trainers or nutritionists or dietitians, whatever you want to call them, don't look at or don't work on. And that's the biggest part of losing weight for women, is those things. Like, you can eat the healthiest, you can work out a lot, but if you use food as a coping mechanism for your emotions, and let's be honest, there's most weeks where more than half of the week you are emotional, you want, if food is the coping mechanism, you use food as a coping mechanism. Same with stress, same with a bad relationship with food, same with all of that thinking. Like, it happens a lot. It is realistic and reality that it happens a lot. So if you don't work on those things, even though you have a healthy eating habits, even though you have exercise habits, you will always ruin your progress because of the deeper things that aren't worked on. Sorry. All right. And that's what we do in my program. Okay. So all three of these things, all three of these things we work on in my program. We change your lifestyle, we set realistic expectations, and we work on the deeper things, the whole package, to make sure you never stress about diets again, to make sure you lose weight, and very important, keep that weight off forever. Okay, so I hope this episode helped. I hope this video helped. If you found value, all I'm asking is please hit the follow button or the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like this video, and leave a comment. Give me your feedback. Give me some things I can improve on, or whatever. My goal is really to help as much women as I possibly can, and the only way for me to do that is for more women to see my content and to reach out to me so that I can help them. Hope all of you have a lovely day, and we will see you in the next video.